Theosophy as Science by Annie Besant, read by Dave Marsland of Cardiff Theosophical Society. Theosophy as Science. The old ways of study was to state universals and to descend from them to particulars, and it remains the best way for serious and philosophic students. The modern way is to begin with particulars and to ascend from them to universals. For the modern reader, who has not yet made up his mind to a serious study of a subject, this is the easier road, for it keeps the most difficult part for the last. As this article is meant for the general reader, I follow this way. Theosophy accepts the method of science: observation, experiment, arrangement of ascertained facts, induction, hypothesis, deduction, verification, assertion of the discovered truth, but immensely increases its area. It sees the sum of existence as containing but two factors, life and form, or, as some call them, spirit and matter, others time and space. For spirit is God's motion, while matter is his stillness. Both find their union in him. Since the root of the spirit is his life, and the root of matter is the universal ether, the two aspects of the one eternal out of space and time. While ordinary science confines matter to the tangible, Theosophical science extends it through many grades, intangible to the physical, but tangible to the superphysical senses. It has observed that the condition of knowing the physical universe is the possession of a physical body, of which certain parts have been evolved into organs of sense, eyes, ears, etc., thought by which perception of outside objects is possible, and other parts which have been evolved into organs of action, hands, feet and the rest, through which contact with outside objects can be obtained. It sees that, in the past, physical evolution has been brought about by the efforts of life to use its nascent powers, and that the struggle to exercise an inborn faculty has slowly shaped matter into an organ through which that faculty can be more fully exercised. To reverse Buckner's statement, we do not walk because we have legs. We have legs because we wanted to move. We can trace the growth of legs from the temporary pseudopodia of the amoeba through the development of permanent protrusions from bodies up to the legs of man, and they were all gradually formed by the efforts of the living creature to move. As W.K. Clifford said of the huge saurians of a past age, some wanted to fly, and they became birds. The will to live, that is, to desire, to think, to act, lies behind all evolution. The Theosophist carries on the same principle into higher realms, if such exist, and if consciousness is to know any other sphere, I use the word sphere to indicate the whole extent of matter belonging to a definite type, i.e., built of atoms of one sort. There may be several worlds in a sphere. Thus the heaven world is in the mental plane rather than the physical. It must have a body of matter belonging to the sphere it wants to investigate, and the body must have senses developed by the same want of life to see, hear, etc. That there should be other spheres and other bodies through which those spheres can be known is no more inherently incredible than that there is a physical sphere, and that there are physical bodies through which we know it. The occultist, the student of the workings of the divine mind in nature, asserts that there are such spheres and that he has and uses such bodies.